Welcome to the most dangerous planet in the universe, where everything is trying to kill you.
I need a hand.
You're here to prove
Predator Badlands, or how I like to call it, The Mandalorian starring the Predator. You're taking the Predator and you're making the protagonist. Who would have thought that would have worked? Didn't they try to do that kind of with in Predator versus Alien?
Everything? They've done everything.
No, this is
So remember back in the day that you'd watch movies where like you'd have a good guy and a bad guy. And then nowadays, the bad guy needs to have a story. The bad guy has to have a background. Why? Don't get me wrong. I think I like a lot of those.
the Yautja.
The Rob Zombie Halloweens. All of a sudden, Mike Myers has an actual background. You're like, I understand why
You're not just Austin Powers.
Kinda. Yeah.
You're the only one that likes those Halloween movies.
The Rob Zombie ones, I like
Fuck
those.
yourself.
I thought they were good.
The second was meh.
Maybe the first one, but not the second
Yeah,
one.
It's, there's a white horse in the second one. No, but look,
And then all of a sudden they went to like, Salem.
no, that's
and
those
there's,
are
a lot
different
of,
movies. Those are different movies. Yeah, yeah,
Sure?
different movies.
Because
And a baseball bat.
Way different movies. No, but Predator Badlands. One thing that I know that I had to look it up, but it was like they started they gave the predator species the name Yautja. This is the first time in the movies that they started like stating that they're called the Yautja. Right?
Yeah.
I know that it was in the I've read from what I read that it was in comic book form that they were called the Yautja, but this is the first time in cinematic form.
Because they don't even mention it. They don't even mention it in the Killer of Killers.
They don't mention that. They don't like this is the first time in cinematic history that they call them by their race name, or their species name, the Yautja, or their clan name, whatever it is.
by the government.
And you hear them have a conversation.
Yeah, you hear more.
Weird. What haven't I talked about that being a good idea for a movie?
No, your ideas for movies
Yeah,
suck.
Their
I
conversation.
remember.
Their conversation,
And then
their
the
language.
And then the
insane.
Then he opens the curtain at the end.
And then they all
Yeah.
die. I'm just saying.
But you're in this movie, Predator Badlands. You're put into it. You're being told a story of a young runt Yautja or predator, a young predator, the smallest of the group, the runt of the litter, and it's a revenge story. It's violent, but not as violent as a regular Predator movie. This is PG-13, so they did go a little lighter. You don't get body skinned, and they got away with a lot because you're killing monsters versus you're killing humans.
And
There's no red
robots.
blood. There's only white blood or green blood. There's not a lot. There's not very, if any, red blood. But you follow a Yautja, and it's another thing where I thought this was going to be like, hey, soldier with predator, where the predator is not going to say much in the movie, or in this case, Deck, the predator Deck. He is a small Deck, right? Because he's small. It's a predator. You follow his story, and you also get told the story of, hey, he watches his brother get killed, and now he has to. By old man predator with the white beard.
What's his
By
name?
his
Najor or
Yeah, something like that. The designs are dope though for the predators. I like the way the father looked. I like the way Deck looks. I like the way I like his look. You're following the story of him trying to find redemption, and find his place in the clan, right? And
Yeah.
He's trying to show that size doesn't matter.
He could be a small Deck. He could be a big Deck. It's fine. But you have this character.
Small decks always wish they were bigger.
The thing about this movie is it is very Star Wars-ish. It felt very Star Wars. It was the yeah. It looked like it. It felt like it, but then it still felt Predator because Deck is in a world. It's called the Death World, right? The Death Planet, right? Everything that's there is trying to kill you. Every single thing is trying to kill him, and he is trying to get this. He is trying to kill the biggest creature there, the Kalisk. Then you get introduced to what's her name? It's the Thea,
Thea.
yeah.
There's
Thea and
Thea
then
and then
Tessa,
Tessa.
and then a whole group of synthetics. It's all synthetics from the Weyland Yutani Corp, where that is Alien, right? That's all Alien. So that's the connection to Alien.
So okay, because I was trying to figure out why does that name sound familiar the whole time.
That's all. That's the
Mhm.
connection to the Alien universe.
Yeah.
Dan Trachtenberg, who directed this movie, gave us Killer of Killers, gave us Prey. Man, he really is expanding the world of Predator. Other than not, to not just be the same.
Where did he get his info? That's the question.
Well,
Is he making it up on his own, or is he like getting it from
oh
something?
no, this is a self-contained movie that does not connect to anything. It doesn't connect to Predators, the Predator, any of that stuff, right?
I mean, you get to see the homeland
from
of the
Killer of
Predators.
Killers, but it's not the same. It's not the
Yeah.
same place. And mind you, we might get our first look at a female Predator.
Mm,
We see a
it's
bunch
true.
of
'Cause he's like,
we see a
"Mother."
bunch of male predators, right? A bunch of child predators. We see a lot of those.
God damn it!
We see a lot of those in the movie. We see them, and this time, but
Because they don't tell you how old Deck is.
no, he could be a
You know?
teenager. Could be 15 for all I know. But you do get we might get our first look at a female predator. I don't think we've ever seen one in any movies. Even in Killer of Killers,
Seen one in real life.
was there one in Killer of Killers? I don't think so, right? But
I don't remember.
I am very invested now in the world that Dan Trachtenberg is building.
Okay, I think there has there been one in a movie?
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
No,
I've
that's
seen one.
Maria Conchita
Yeah, that's
Alonso.
No, but she had she was pregnant, so they didn't kill her. So it's kind of like damn, you got a baby.
Well,
Give me a week.
Some of I know it wasn't Dan Trachtenberg, it was Shane Black, but like in the Predators don't kill people that aren't a threat. See, don't search. One of the things that you should not search on Google is female predators, because you get something you get a weird search result.
You get cheetahs, lionesses.
Yeah, see, there hasn't been anything shown about a female Yautja, right? A female predator.
Now you can search female.
Yeah,
Yautja.
now I mean, this movie from beginning to end.
Thank you for fixing our Google search.
From beginning to end.
I don't know if your Google search is fixed,
No,
by the way.
AI already knows you. It starts sweating when you get onto the browser.
Oh
It's
no, here
stressful.
we
Do
go
I
again.
report you to the
Yeah.
government? What?
No, but the
Again.
trajectory of where the story can go now. I mean, I really do hope we can get the remaining part of the story. I hope this movie makes enough money where we can get a sequel and see where we're gonna go from here.
It's
I
gonna happen.
We said the same thing of maybe Tron, but Tron made no money.
Yeah, but they did give us a
No, but
sequel.
like, this new Tron made no money, so I don't think we're gonna get a sequel for that one. But like, I hope this movie, because this movie is not bad. It's fun. I had a lot of
It
I
is
had
a fun
a lot
movie.
of fun watching this movie. I was smiling, and I'm a big fan of creature movies, creature effects, monsters, that kind of stuff. And when you
Mhm.
give me a movie, a monster fighting monsters, not like Godzilla vs Kong, those are giant kaijus. You get a human, like a
Yeah,
human-ish
that's different.
sized monster fighting a bunch of other monsters and big beasts, and the little kid in me is like, oh hell yeah, I want to see more of this world. I want to see more fighting. I want to see, like, give me the John Wick version of the Yautja, right? Give me a John. You're giving me that revenge tale. The action sequences in the movie were great. The action sequences were good. The story was fun. The characters were like fine. Like you get Thea to be the interpreter. That brings in the universal language where everyone can understand. I like kind of what they did. Like, oh, I turned on my universal translator so you hear Yacha, but everyone else hears their own language. It was that gave me a chuckle, but I thought that was good. I thought the Death Planet did feel like a Death Planet. He could not step anywhere without trying to get killed, right? Or without
the exploding
Yeah,
plants, the
pterodactyls, the
trying
tree,
to throw things,
the
some things to
vines,
explode.
the vines that are going after him, like in the forest. It felt like everything was a different stage of things trying to kill him.
Which is why I would never go to Australia.
No, I'll never do that. No.
And not only that, a lot of
Okay.
training during his
Mhm.
walk through that
A
planet.
lot. He gained a lot of experience through that.
Well, at the beginning of the whole movie, though, it is you see it's a brother a brother movie.
Yeah. It's like
Like,
Mortal Kombat,
it's
the '90s one. You know where Liu Kang's brother it gets killed by Shang Tsung. Now he has to kill Shang Tsung.
yeah. Done. There you go. See, it was made.
Uh-huh.
Now you gotta find. Now I bet you his mom looks like Goro.
Oh yeah, no, the story is
Yeah,
familiar, but the way they did
The way
it
it was told,
good.
it was a lot of fun. That's the thing. This movie
Yeah.
was.
I love the
fun.
fact that there was no like there was no act like no real human element,
No,
because the thing that ruins a lot of worlds, humans.
and with
Easy, Bill
unobtainium.
Gates.
Fuck that
Unobtainium.
shit.
No, see, but you have that. You have the relationship, and you have these characters.
James
right?
Cameron is
You have the movie, and it has some humor, but it's not
Yeah.
bad humor. It worked.
Bud.
It worked. Like the Bud, right? The character Bud.
Babu Freak.
Yeah, Babu,
Yeah.
Babu Freak, Gizmo, whatever you want to call him, like that character. He brought in comic relief, but
like-
also Thea, and there's a joke that the predator the deck says the predator, the Yautja, he makes a joke, right? He makes a joke in the movie, and that's something that you rarely see. Yeah, it might, to some people, might come off as real dumb and goofy, but I thought it worked. It humanized a little bit of the predator, right?
Yeah.
But he is still.
I mean, he's funny in the first Predator.
When he says back
you
to him,
ugly with it.
you ugly motherfuckers.
You one ugly motherfucker.
What?
Hmm.
Then you gotta run. Hey, holy- So
So
they
he
get
laughs.
sarcasm. They get
Yeah,
humor.
no, see, but he actually tells a joke. Like, he makes a joke. He makes a funny.
Yeah.
All right.
He's like, 2 men walk into
No,
a
no, no,
bar,
I-
and it's like, what?
A priest and a rabbi.
No, and so then you have that you humanize him a little bit, but this guy's still a vicious alien. He still murders a lot of synths. He's still he's very angry. He's very angry.
But he's learning. He learns on
But
this
there's
planet.
there's also emotion that he portrays. Even though this is a practical mask with some CGI, the eyes that there's a lot of anger when he first crash lands on the planet. And this is in the trailer. You can see the emotion that goes through him in that scene where he finally hits the ground. You see the sadness, the anger, the worry. You see all that in his eyes.
Well, because he doesn't have a mask.
I thought that was all well. I thought all of that was well done. Like the special effects, the makeup, the creatures, I enjoyed a lot.
The CG wasn't bad either. I mean, there are moments where you're like going, "That's so fake." It
Yeah.
just looks way off from it. Yes, but it's not where point that takes you out.
Oh, and I liked what
it doesn't make you like, fuck that.
No.
You're like,
And I
all
liked
right,
what they
cool.
did with the Kalisk, that they kind of darkened so you can't see what kind of animal it actually is or what kind of creature it is. So later in the story, when you find out the stuff that happens in it, you're like, oh, okay, now I get it. But it's like this. It was specifically lit so it's too dark and you can't really see a lot of it.
It's like a pug face bobcat.
It's like a
Both ways.
yeah, it's like a gorilla. I like that whole thing. And if I don't know if you noticed, but there's an alien from Independence Day in the movie, like the skull of an alien from Independence Day. It's on the wall. So
No,
if
I
you
didn't see
remember
that.
Predator 2, how they had the xenomorph head,
Yeah.
now they have the alien
Mhm.
from Independence Day on the wall in the ship, in the spaceship. They have that. It's in there. You have that.
We're coming back to Earth. We're gonna come back to Earth, aren't we?
Well, I mean, they do mention Earth. Thea does mention Earth in the movie.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Native American chick, she killed one of us.
yeah.
All she had was sticks and knives.
American Girl.
But
Take me to a place.
there's that thing that I noticed, and then there's also yeah, it's just self-contained movie, right? It doesn't connect to Prey. It doesn't connect to Killer of Killers. It's a story told.
And it doesn't
No.
need.
Mhm.
You don't need to see anything else to know this
No.
movie.
No, it's like you don't need to go watch. I mean, you kind of have to have some. I mean, you really don't. I guess if you think about it, you really don't need to know the history of predators. You need don't need.
The predator characters is in it's in our minds already, so you don't actually need to know any history.
Yeah, but
behind
people
them.
who haven't seen any Predator movie, they don't need to see any Predator because this is standalone. This works
No.
on its own.
I mean Harvey
But-
Weinstein produced a lot of movies.
But
Wow.
you don't really need to go back, and it's in a way good that you don't have to go back because some of those movies weren't great.
How dare you? Are you gonna sit there and tell me, tell the camera, tell the people watching that Danny Glover's Predator 2 was not
It was
great?
great. He's talking about Alien versus
Are you-
Predator.
are you-
Alien versus Predator Requiem.
There's a lot of other movies that were not that good, but
The Predator.
this was a good.
This is a good entry. This
This
is a
is
good entry.
this is
Okay,
a good
so
start. Yeah.
I think I might be. I don't know. Someone else might like this. I like the Robert Rodriguez one. I like the whole Topher Grace
Alien with Adrian Brody.
being a killer. Adrian Brody también. Just saying.
No, with Machete.
That's right, Machete. Because he throws knives.
But
I like the Shane Black one. With you got Predator and Super
there's things
Predator.
to like about it. There's things to like about these movies, but I think this one,
Predator
they
dogs.
did this one felt more mainstream the way it was told. The story was told. Yeah, it's a familiar story. It's a familiar format, but for the Predator character, it was interesting to put the Predator character in a story like this, which is like finding his own clan, right? He no longer has his family, so he makes a
Well, he doesn't seek their approval
he
anymore.
he makes his own family, his own clan. He bucks the traditions of a traditional Yautja, right? He goes off on his own thing, and the movie is told in a commercial type of way. Marvel, Disney, like Star Wars, like it's told in that format, and because we hadn't seen that kind of movie. For me, at least, I hadn't seen that in the Predator franchise format. This what worked for me is what made it a lot of fun, because you're putting me you're putting me in the seat to watch a story of a Yautja alien and rooting for him to kill all these people, which I still do anyway. It's a lot of fun, like in the other Predator.
That's
but-
half the point of watching these movies.
But now it's like, now there's no human hero. He is the hero. He's the anti-hero. He's the Deadpool. He's that
you
character.
can relax. It wasn't that
No,
funny.
I mean, like, he's the anti-hero. He's not a traditional hero. He's still a monster that's wants to kill a wolf at one point. He's like, I will find this wolf and I will kill it, right? There's
But then he
he
becomes
a wolf, right? He finds his pack.
Well, but Tessa's character is there to show him that you can
Thea.
you don't need to be alone. Thea, sorry, Thea. You don't need to be alone. You can actually, you know, if you just pay attention, look, he's copying you because he thinks you're part of his people now. You helped him out, he helped you. See, we help each other out. You don't have to be killing
Mm.
yourself, killing everything, killing.
There's a lot of nods. I don't know. Also, if you guys noticed it, if so, the Lost World, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, like that whole grass, the blades of grass actually being blades.
Yeah.
And you see them running through the grass. It felt very Jurassic Park, Lost World.
They kind of did that in the
And Predator, Robert Rodriguez Predator, with the
yeah.
samurai. See, I'm
the
telling you,
open field.
I liked the nods that this movie has, the little Easter eggs it has. I want to see more of the story. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought this was a good. I thought this was a good installment, and it was better than the last theatrical.
The first
well, it was better than
movie.
the last theatrical release because Prey wasn't released theatrically. This is since the Predator. This is the first out of the other.
Well, this is better than Prey.
I enjoy Prey, and this one's different. It's a different type of movie. It's different
in a different way.
It's told differently, and it's paced differently. It's paced better. It has a better pace. It is mainstream. This is a lot more mainstream. That's what it is. Like they made the character like, hey, let's make some toys. PG-13. We can sell McDonald's can sell toys for the Predator.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, this movie was basically made for if regular TV like still existed, you can actually show this movie on there. Like us growing up, channel 13 will probably show this movie.
UPN?
Channel 5 will show this movie. Yeah. UPN, KTTV, KTLA. All right. I know the call signals. What's up?
I want to watch the Wayans Brothers.
Right. The Temp Tones, baby. Temp Tones.
WGN.
But I think this is a lot of. I think this movie warrants people to go watch in theaters. The theater I went to was kind of packed. It had a lot of people.
Yeah, I saw
No,
it.
mine wasn't.
I saw it at the AMC on Prime.
And I saw it at 2:00 in the afternoon, and it was pretty full. It was pretty packed.
Saw it at noon,
and
so
it was pretty packed.
it was empty.
No, for me it was pretty packed. I hope this movie does well because I want to see
11 at night.
because I want to see more of this. Right, I want to see more of the story.
Yeah.
I want to see more. Tell me what happens next. Right now, is he gonna have to go up against Mama Bear? Does she have her own group? And maybe are they like lions that the women go out to hunt for food and then they bring it back and the men stay home? I don't know how that works. I'm interested.
Does she throw sandals?
Maybe.
I don't know. I want to know. Chancletas.
Is because you see the relationship that the Deck and his brother had, right? You get that relationship in the movie, and there is some love there because the brother sacrifices himself to save him. Mind you, Deck saved his life first, right? He says, "You saved my life." Like at the beginning of the movie when they're training, he tells him, "You saved my life."
Remember, he's like, "That's how I lost my tooth."
He chipped his fang, saving his brother. Now his brother saves him, right? So there is emotion that these predators can convey, not just
dad wanted him like
not just anger. They don't just portray pure anger and viciousness. There is some sort of emotion and feelings that they have. It's not like you're gonna get a romantic comedy and you're gonna get a Yautja predator crying like
he's a predator.
You complete me,
Maybe,
right? But I wouldn't want that. But it's
rings the doorbell. Pursuing like no
to me,
cards.
you are perfect.
Yeah.
Worst
and
part
right
of that
there,
movie, by the way.
there, the real villain.
Keira Knightley. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
She was married and she still kissed him after he just gave her some Post-it notes. Come on now.
What an asshole. What an asshole.
I feel it in my fingers.
Women, am I right?
I visit in my toes.
But if you guys,
Hey,
uh,
it's gonna be a season.
yeah, if you guys saw Predator Badlands, let us know in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is it a bad entry in the Predator franchise, in the overall Predator? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And on that note, this has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy.
We'll see you
And-
guys next time.